Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany. How are you? We do fiber arts, yarn podcasts, hauls, vlogs, anything yarn and knitting related, and today is another yarn corner. I just uploaded the December 2022 yarn corner, and not gonna lie, this is gonna be the video right after. I just had that video for so long that I barely mustered the courage to edit it and put it out. And that's why there weren't a lot of videos in January, because I was just like not feeling, I don't know, that like filming mojo, I guess. So we're filming this rather late and we're gonna post it tomorrow, but we will see how it goes. If you are new to this channel, hello. For the yarn corners, I just talk about all the WIPs that I've done, any finished pieces, anything that I bought that's knitting related, whether that be yarn or just like equipment and stuff like that. So get ready, grab yourself a cup of tea, and just have a wonderful time listening to my, I guess what people might say, soothing voice. We did get lots of knitting done this month. If you guys didn't notice, I'm in a different filming area, so this is my new yarn corner. It low-key is like the exact flip of how it initially was. If you guys remember, I think the case was like on this side. I'm on the other side. I recently just switched from my office to my bedroom. I just switched the rooms because the space is slightly bigger. So I guess I was busy with that in January and just setting everything up. Like, look at me. Like, I have these little postcards from Leah because I love her. And I even set up this little, I don't know, hanging like hank thing for like displays, and it has all my kind of leftover and Bliss pieces that I am planning to sell in the shop, but I kind of want it to get a little bit bigger before I do that. Thank you everyone for the transition. It's been very nice at the beginning. It's been very nice, but at the same time I have felt this weird like listlessness is how I've described it to people in January, just being like kind of not really knowing what to do. Like, I should be more productive, I should create better habits and do all these like productive things, but just kind of feeling lost in the sauce and just kind of finding my way through it. So thank you everyone for enjoying what I've been doing, because like we've been streaming a lot and I've been loving that, so that has definitely helped with like my listlessness, just like being with you guys and just chatting. So okay, we'll get on with finished pieces first. I don't know, elephant in the room. Oh, she's gorgeous. I had to wear, of course, my white turtleneck because like obviously to show off this guy, because like you really can't see it like when I just hold it up. It's just like honestly the worst thing. But this is sweater 21 by My Favorite Things Knitwear is what I'm wearing. It's my beautiful finished piece. It was kind of like one that I started like end of December. I finished it really quick. I want to say I finished it in like 2 weeks. And I was like, you know what? This piece is probably going to take me like not that long. It's going to be like a quick, nice beginner piece for the beginning of the month. So then I can feel like productive and like, you know, want to make more pieces. And not gonna lie, it did that for me. It did that for me wonderfully. So this, I'm just going to stand up. I have the slip back. And it is just, she's cute, not gonna lie. Like, I love the border band. I love how it just seamlessly, well, you can't see that, but it seamlessly comes together. This is how the mesh looks. I can't show this any better. But I saw Ingrid DYB make a black version of this. I think she has another one. I think she has like a cream and a black version. And so she made it and I was like, you know what? I need that for me because I think it just looks really classic. I think I've talked about this in last week's video, but we're going in blank. I don't remember anything I said that video, so this is a new. But yeah, I just had some yarn that I really wanted to get rid of, and it was perfect. I literally have like a little tiny ball left, but I knitted this with the Wool in the Gang kind of baby alpaca. I held 2 strands and then 1 strand of the Holsgarn Coast, which is like a merino cotton. I just thought that it would hold kind of better with the alpaca, just because alpaca is quite loose. I was taking a chance with her, but I think it gives like it gives it like a really nice drape. I probably won't wash this one as much as I should, but I don't want it to like stretch too much because I really love how like it fits. It's just like so nice. Do I remember what size I made? No. Either the small or the medium. If you really want to know, just message me and I'll let you know and look it up. Because I usually highlight what I'll do for a lot of my patterns is I'll highlight the size that I'm doing just so I don't get it mixed up. But yeah, I don't know what, but like this has like double, like 2x2. Oh, you can't see that. This is why I don't make black pieces, because you cannot see any of the detail, which is so sad because I love black. Black is like my favorite shade, and I can't show off how beautiful things are to you because like this I can, because like obviously, but if I were to just make a black sweater, people would be like, okay, whatever. But this made me like it's 2x2 ribbing. I really like it. This kind of like brought on this new love for 2x2 ribbing, because normally my number one is 1x1. I'm a 1x1 ribbing girl, but this guy, it made me kind of fall in love with it. I was like, okay, I'm kind of into you, even though I wasn't before, you know. And we just did the normal Italian bind off, and I've never really liked just normal Italian bind off. I do it if it's like a really long piece, or I just don't really have like it's just like not meant to be tubular, but tubular bind off is my preferred method of binding off everything. Like even if a pattern doesn't say it's tubular bind off, I will do tubular bind off just because like I love the way that looks. So I will talk about the second finished piece. Wonderful segue. This is a pattern that I made myself, and low-key, I'm very proud of her. So just love her right now. Please, if you love her, love her. If you don't say anything. But this is she's gorgeous. She's my everything. This is the typical Mohair Slipover. I am going to hopefully get some test knitters ready to go if I write down the pattern and get it going. But this guy, I was really excited to knit up. I even blocked her. Like that's how excited I was about this piece. I was like, I need to see you blocked up and beautiful. But yeah, she's my everything. And so as you can see, we have the 2x2 ribbing, which I fell in love with, and I did tubular 2x2 ribbing, and it is game changing. I feel like I might make more 2x2 ribbing more, just because of how beautiful the edge looks. It just, I wish I could describe it better than just saying it's beautiful and it's my everything. And it's not that much different than just doing a normal Italian bind off. So this is so gorgeous. I knitted this with 2 strands of a Drops Kid Silk Mohair in like this green. It's like an appley green. And then I used 2 skeins of some knit crate yarn that I had been meaning to use up, and we used her up. We felt so good about using things up. I am on a roll. I think that's what it is. My New Year's resolution, which was technically last year's New Year's resolution, was to like declutter my stash and use up more of my stash, and we're doing it and we feel good about it. And I didn't even buy any yarn this month. Amazing. I don't know how that happened. But there will be no yarn section of this video because we didn't buy anything. I am so proud of myself. So yeah, this is her, and we love her, and I want to wear her all the time. But she's quite mohair-y, so if you're not into the mohair, I would suggest no. But like, not gonna lie, I kind of either want to make stuff that is so much mohair or no mohair at all. It's like there's no in between, and that worries me because the wallet says no, so we're just gonna use up things that we have. I do have leftover. I used about 3 and a bit skeins of the Drops Kid Silk Mohair, and we have a little bit, well, we have a lot of it left over, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with it with the leftover yarn I have of this. But I might also just use that for maybe a Lark Bayer piece. But and the green, sorry, the green is like a DK weight, sorry, should have specified that. Okay, next finished piece, and there aren't that many this month, so we're almost through. But this is, if you can see, she's gorgeous. I'm gonna say that about every piece, but this is the Weekend V-neck Slipover by PetiteKnit. As you can see, I already put her label in. You know, she doesn't have these labels anymore on her site. She only has her new labels, and I'm like, good thing I bought up like a bunch of them, or else I would never have any more of these. Just because I have so many PetiteKnit pieces that it's like, I need these labels, and so I'm happy I got them, but also I'm excited to try her new labels. I struggle. But yeah, this is her. I knitted this in the large. I went down a needle size for each of the specified areas. And yeah, I did that because the yarn was a little too small for me. But I think going up 2 sizes was the way to go. So like I would have done a small, I did the large. It's in 5.5, I did 5, and then down everything kind of by, I guess, half. And it worked beautifully. She's everything. She's a very nice oversized look, but I have seen a lot of people who've done the Weekend V-neck Slipover, not to hate, but like either like they don't do the bind off quite tight enough for the kind of edges, and like the Slipover just like falls like really like at a very weird diagonal, and then just just there's like a leaf. I don't know how to explain it. That just like kind of hangs off of their shoulder. I don't like that. No. So that's one thing I was worried about when I made this, but she drapes perfectly, and I'm very satisfied with her. And I think brown is just such a basic, wonderful color. All these slipovers look just amazing with just like a white t-shirt and black pants. It's like literally my wardrobe all the time. You can even wear it with like white pants. You could do white pants without the t-shirt. Gorgeous. And I look great. These slipovers are great. I always feel better than everyone because I know how wonderful quality the things that I'm wearing are. So it's just a nice ego boost, I think. So I highly recommend this V-neck. It's very big and slouchy and beautiful, and I love it. What more can I say? I have been working on the Craspedia sock for what feels like decades, and I literally never thought I was gonna get it done. I think I was only, oh wait, no, I think I did finish one. I finally finished the second one, so I finally have a pair, and I'm surprised with myself. Who even is she? She's a strong queen. Oh shoot, sorry, I didn't say. This is Ecolana by We Are Knitters and one Strand Drops Kid Silk Mohair. The Ecolana was in the black, but I mean, it's just a dark brown. Yes, okay, so then these are the Crespedias. Sorry, am I everywhere? Everywhere, everything all at once? Because yes. This is the Craspedia sock. Sorry, ignore the face. But I love-hate relationship. I loved doing the twisted, so there's like twisted ribbing right here. I love how that looks. It just was so beautiful. I love doing it. I love and hate these honeycombs here, which I think is what these cables are called. I love them, but I hate them because every other round you have to do a cable. It's just like too much for my heart to take, you know. It's just like, when will she end? It felt like never, but I kept persevering because I kind of just like want to make more socks this year, just kind of challenge myself. I want to at least, I've been doing this weird like challenge to myself to like kind of finish something every month. Like my goal is to make a sock every month. Is that gonna happen? No, but it is a dream. Same with like reading a book. I did finish my January book, so I'm proud. So we have to start my February book. You know, I read a book, so I think that's, you know, good enough for me. But yeah, these socks I made with the Lavender Fiber Co. She gave me, I don't remember what this color was, but it is so flamboyant and crazy, and I think it makes sense for this specific pattern. I think it looks really nice together, and nothing more to say about her. Second, I did finish, oh my gosh, this was a treacherous quest I took. Sorry, I'm trying to think of like an actual thing to call this. But I also finished one sock of the Linea or Linea. These are both socks from the 52 Weeks of Socks. I actually thought I was never gonna finish this. This guy like actually felt like it was gonna take forever. Let me put it on my hand so you can kind of see the pattern. This kind of diamond that has a garter stitch in the middle, and it also has the same honeycomb at the edge. And oh my goodness, the back. Don't get me wrong, the back is beautiful. But oh my god, these honeycombs. These honeycombs need to like stop being there. But I really love the look of just like, I don't know, it just looks so clean. The look of the twisted rib, and it's made me want to do another twisted rib piece because there are quite a few in the 52 Weeks of Socks, so I'm excited to try it. I was kind of on the fence. I was only going to do 3 diamonds, but then I was like, you know what? Like, I don't really know what I'm going to do with all this, like, Regio tweed that I have left over. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to challenge myself and do a 4th one. And I think it's, like, a nice change. Like, this sock is a little bit, like, shorter. And so, like, we like the diversity. But yeah, this is just Regio tweed in like the natural color. I really like this one. I like the feel of it. I highly recommend Regio tweed. I know it can be quite, I think it's like 20 bucks if you can find one, but I think it's worth it if you do want to make a nice sock. I would love to get the navy or the black version, but my wallet says no. I wasn't like super in love with the diamond. I don't know, the garter stitch like threw me off. I think if it would be it like a moss stitch or a double moss stitch, I would have loved it, but I kind of already went this far. I wasn't going to turn back. And yeah, I just have to find the courage this month to start the second one, and then I'll hopefully I'll feel a little bit more, I'll feel like I'm actually keeping on track with my goals for the year. We finished that one and we're Gucci. I think that is it. I think that is it for finished pieces. Not gonna lie, quite a bit. I'm excited to see what I make next month, but I don't think they're going to be like as many finished pieces. I think we were quite ambitious with this one. I do want to talk about, I thought it'd be fun to do like a little segment of kind of WIPs that I'm trying to start up again. WIPs that have been in, you know, the corner, that have just kind of been like sitting around, that I haven't shown in these yarn podcasts or yarn corners because, you know, they just haven't seen any progress. So I thought I'd like to update you guys on, you know, WIP Island and show you guys the progress that I have made, because I have been working on a lot of WIPs and it's been really good not like casting on a lot of pieces, even though I have casted on a few. I've casted on 2 new things, and then we'll show everything on WIP Island. Okay, first, this guy, oh my gosh, she's kind of midway through and I'm not going to knit her all the way, but I'm making another slipover. I don't know what got over me this month, but I was just like making slipovers left and right. It just felt like I was finishing pieces so fast. Like last year it was all about sweaters, and like this month was like slipovers because you don't have to do sleeves, and it just feels like it's finished 10 times faster. So I started this guy maybe beginning of February maybe, and it's just, oh, you can't even see it. Okay, but this is kind of the general look of it. It's so funny to see it like this, but I'm trying to make like an open vest, v-neck. I want to do kind of the button band that is the same as like the Champagne Cardi and the Cardigan number 8, but have it as a slipover vest kind of thing, because I feel like no one's done that. I do have to redo the armholes because I think I did the ratio of picking up stitches was 2 to 3 or 3 to 2, and I really think I should have done every stitch to pick up, because I find that it's really close to the armpit and I want it to be kind of more baggy. So if I have enough yarn, I would love to also make pockets just like around here, and it would just be a wonderful kind of like fancier piece that I've made, because I feel like a lot of my pieces are pretty basic. I mean, this is pretty basic, but it has slightly more intense techniques that you have to do. So I'm really excited about this guy. I I don't know if you guys recognize this yarn, but I had previously made a vest very similar to this, but it was like tight and I didn't like it at all, so I unraveled it and I'm doing it again, which makes me feel good because I'm not wasting that yarn and I am able to reuse it and make it what I want. It's, I think, Vitalana, the Knit Crate yarn, and just one strand, I want to say like the dark charcoal gray color, but if you guys can see, it has, the core has like a white base, and I know a lot of people don't like that. Personally, I don't like it either, but you can't see it in this, so I don't really mind. I think it kind of creates like a more textury look to this. But yeah, just heads up, if you guys do want to get the drops one, it has a white core in it. But yeah, I've been trying to use up like all of my Knit Crate yarn. I just have like a weird quantity and I don't, like, I'm playing yarn chicken essentially with every single one of them, but I do want to use them. I don't want them to go to waste, and I think it's a nice little challenge for me to try out different things. If you guys follow the streams, I am doing a typical Agnete or Agnete, I'm sorry, I pronounce it wrong so much, but it's fine. It's up to interpretation because PetiteKnit never actually physically says any of these patterns out loud, so I can just say them however I want to. The cardigan, the brioche cardigan that she just came out with, we're going to do a KAL or a knit along on my stream so you guys can knit along with me. I initially suggested this because I thought that, you know, I need so much motivation to finish this piece, and I, you know, was kind of on the fence about doing it because it looks so intense, but everybody kind of was like so many people in my DMs were like, yes, do it, please, I need the motivation. So I'm here to support every one of you guys. We started it on the Thursday, so hopefully either every Thursday or every other Thursday I'll just pop in on the streams and show you guys all the different techniques that that she uses and kind of go through it with you and, you know, try to push ourselves to finish each part, because I've done the November jacket. That guy was honestly very treacherous, and I told myself I wasn't going to go and do brioche for a really long time, yet here we are doing another brioche piece. Maybe I'll challenge myself like once a year I can do a brioche piece, and that's like enough for me. But yeah, we're doing a giveaway as well, so if you post any pictures of your progress on Instagram, just tag me and use the hashtag #TypicalAgnete, and you will be entered to win some of the prizes that I have. It's I'll be picking 2 winners that each get $150 for my gift shop for progress photos, and then a final winner of a finished piece for $300. So I hope that like also entices you to also like get it going, and I'm really excited because it's like this weird little, I don't know, I guess like kind of knitting club, and just like knowing that you guys also are like knitting it with me and we can all like match hopefully in the future. I think it's a really cute idea. So this is really lame, but I just did this yesterday. This is my progress of the guide. This is what we did on the stream. Am I embarrassed that I only got this much done in the stream? No, I'm not, because I'm gonna do this slow so everyone can catch up if you're behind. But yeah, even the start was kind of confusing. I will say, if you are doing the KAL with us, be wary. I do show the techniques, but if you're a beginner, do not attempt brioche. It's very scary. And like even I'm scared, so that's why I need the support. Like it was so funny. I like kept like second guessing myself. I was like, is this the right color? Is this like a good, I should have done a better swatch. And everyone was like, don't give up. No, Tiffany, you cannot. You must persevere. So that is what we're doing. So this is, I guess my swatch of it. It is in Sunday Sunniscarn in 1045, which I think is like the light gray. And then this is just some mohair that I got from Color Mart. And I hope that it's enough. I'm going to do the small. We're going to just stretch it to the gods. There's no way I'm knitting something bigger than that, even though I was contemplating the medium. And yeah, I'm really excited. Like I did initially want to do like a black. I thought a neutral would be a neutral. I guess black is a neutral. I really did want to do a black because I went into Aritzia and I saw something that essentially looked exactly like the Agnete cardigan. And it was that or a gray one. And I was like, you know what? I'll just make it gray because we have some mohair and I think it'd be gorgeous. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. It's this guy I don't anticipate finishing anytime soon. It's like a slow piece and I'm excited to be a slow piece and just kind of enjoy the process, because I think I said in like everything I knitted in 2022, I made the Moby sweater and I didn't get to enjoy it. Okay, no, like I enjoyed it, but there wasn't enough time because I knitted up so fast. So I'm trying to keep it positive because I know I'm gonna like want to cry with this cardigan, but I'm trying to enjoy it as much as I can. So finally, we're on WIP Island. I'll show you guys some of the pieces that we've been working on that have been kind of getting some love. Or should I? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. I have some crochet pieces I was going to show, but I feel like I keep winding up the WIP. Okay, we'll show my WIP Island and then we'll show the crochet pieces. Okay, look at this mess. I've created a mess. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to unravel this after this video. This is my sweater number 16. I don't know the last time I've showed you this guy, but I have been slowly knitting it. I've done quite a bit of the body, so that's just why I wanted to show it off. I don't know if I ever did really show off it, but you know what? I'm gonna show it off because she's cute. She's quite tight. I think I should have known that beforehand. I mean, I haven't tried it on, but just like the way it looks like it's gonna fit is gonna be quite tight fitting, and I don't mind that, I guess. I think I just like things to be quite oversized, so I am curious to see how this is gonna look on me, but I do really like the colors I chose. I chose a knit crate yarn in like this charcoal. It's not quite a black, and I just used some drops Lima and it worked really nice. I think it's a really nice color combo that I chose, and I kind of want to do more stripes, but also at the same time I'm like, how many stripes can we have? But I do really want like a cream and black stripe, which is why I wanted to do sweater number 18, or was it 17? I don't know, you know, the striped one, but then I'm thinking like I could also just do a Marseille sweater and that would also be fine. We haven't decided yet. Okay, I'll show progress on, I don't think there's a lot of progress, but I will show it. This is my anchor tee with my linen silk. I even like, I'm so eager, I even like put in the tag. But I don't really need to do that, so I'll just show you that guy. My tabby gloves, haven't finished it, but I will be putting up a pattern up either today or tomorrow or the day after, because I have just done one hand already, so I don't technically need to finish the second hand, because I already technically have the pattern. So just bear with me as I write that. I'm very bad at writing things. I think everyone knows that already. And then, oh my god, where is it? I'll just quickly show, this is my Sunday tee. Oh gosh, we are tangled up to the gods here. So this is my Sunday tee. I don't know if you can see that. We've done one arm, doing the second arm. I'm almost done the body, like I think I only have like a couple more centimeters, and then we will bind her off and then I can wear her in like the spring and summer, and I'll be really excited about that. But yeah, this guy has been kind of, she has been wanting to be done forever. Like, look at her. I even put the tag in too. And I have like a whole leftover. I bought 4 skeins of knitting for olive merino cotton, and I have like 1 full skein left. I think I might use a little bit of it, but I have like a full one left and I have no idea what to do with it. So I have been dreaming about doing like a little purchase, like a little itty bitty purchase, because I've been really good these last couple, like these last 2 months, and I guess it's only been a month. Okay, maybe I have to be a little bit better before I can justify doing a knitting for olive purchase, but I want to. I really want to. I really do. So hopefully we can finish that guy up, because that guy I started it such a long time ago. But yeah, those are the ones I wanted to show you guys. I mean, that makes me feel good though, because I literally thought I had more WIPs, but it's actually not as bad as I thought. Things are looking up, guys. I might be able to bring my WIPs down to like under 5. No, I don't even think that's possible. I think under 10 is always good for me. I think that's like, if it's ever over 10, life is a little bit chaotic at that moment. Some crochet pieces. I don't know if I've ever showed this before, but I have been trying to make these, because I've made a set before, but I'm making a set for myself. These are just, whatchamacallit? Coasters. These are coasters. It's by Debrosse. It's one of, I don't know, you can look it up. It has the ring at the end, but this is just the beginning of it. I just started it. This is my first one. And that's how it looks like. I'm making this because I had friends over, and I didn't have coasters, and we were drinking stuff, and my friend was like, can I put this, do you have a coaster? She's like, should I just put this on this? I was like, just, it's fine, because I don't technically have like wood anything, so it doesn't really like matter, like I can just clean it up. But I felt bad. I was like, oh I gotta get a coaster. So we're just gonna make a set of 4 of these, and I'm gonna be really happy about it. This is the Bernat Maker Deco, I don't know, color thing. I love this guy. Debrosse has so many patterns for this yarn. I also made the typical tissue box with it, and it's just like this really cute, fluffy, gorgeous, huge thing. I'm planning on making more of Debrosse patterns with the yarn that I have of this, and I just feel like it makes everything look cuter. It's just really nice. I don't know what more to say. I highly recommend for decor pieces. I would make more. I would do more if I can think of some stuff. I saw this one girl, she did Tunisian crochet, and she made like a table runner, and I want that. I want it a lot. We'll see. See, I feel like I never show crochet pieces, but I'm making, I want to make a pillow, just because I have a lot of inner lining that I bought that was a little bit too thick for like normal pieces of clothing, and so I'm planning on making my own, like, if you guys have seen the teddy pillow, I want to make my own like inner pillow. Does that make sense? For that guy, with that guy. So I just thought I could make this pillow as well. Ooh, it is this pillow. I want to make them. I don't know how many we're gonna make, so I'm just making the backing right now, so it's just black. It's not interesting at all. It's just it's just this, and we're working on it slowly. It's a nice, like, if you're kind of in this weird, I want to say like burnout, but not really, like if you're just getting like a little bit tired of like knitting like your body of a sweater, you know, I think having like maybe a crochet piece is also like a fun little change. It makes me feel like, ooh, this is something new. Ooh, this is different. And it is weirdly therapeutic. I find just like the movement of moving the crochet hook just feels really smooth and very like almost like a dance that you're playing with the thread. I don't know why I'm thinking like this. That's just kind of how I feel versus like knitting. It feels like, oh, I'm just like a machine. And yeah, I think that's about it. I know, kind of short because we don't have any things that I bought, which is good. We're good. But I mean, I can't talk about things that I want to buy. I have been like, I wanted to initially make the Elizabeth blouse with kind of yarn that I had already, just because, you know, we've been trying to use up some yarn, right? And I tried to like a couple swatches, and honestly, they were all kind of just too rustic or maybe a little bit too thick for the gauge swatch. So I think I'm just gonna allow myself to treat myself to some cashmere, because the Elizabeth blouse calls for cashmere. My supplier has cashmere, so I think I'm just going to treat myself to some of that and kind of work on it. I want to make the size large, maybe, I don't know. I've been contemplating the medium or the large, but I do want it to be slightly more baggy than what she wears it. Hers is definitely more a blouse. I want it to feel kind of more like a sweater. I don't know yet. Depends if I do use the cashmere. Maybe I should just do the small and then just do the cashmere and then it's just a blouse. I don't know. We've been having an internal turmoil about it. You don't know how many swatches I've made. Just been so confused because I think it would look nice as just a sweater, but I also kind of just, I don't know. But I do want to treat myself because I have never used cashmere before. Like, I've used like 10% cashmere in like a merino or something, but definitely never done anything like 100% cashmere. My parents are always like, you should just knit with cashmere. Like, it's like, cashmere is so nice. And I'm like, do you not know how expensive that is? So yeah, I would love to do that. I mean, I know you can get cashmere from like Color Mart. They have some good cones, like cone quantities of cashmere. So maybe I'll look through that and see if there's anything nice. I just find cashmere very confusing because they sell it in like 25 grams and that's like not okay. It's very expensive. And for the Elizabeth bust, I don't know. This is maybe something that I've just noticed, but for the Elizabeth bust, it's 50 grams is like 225, which is a fingering weight yarn, but I feel like it's more sport weight. Maybe it's like fluffier and it just doesn't weigh as much, but it's thicker. So I don't know, we'll have to see. But it is something I would love to try because I guess we're just like pushing it to the edge, you know? First it was acrylic, then I touched merino or like wool, and then it was mohair, and then nicer mohair, and now it's just cashmere. Things are just getting a little bit intense at this level of knitting, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It'll just be my one nice treat for myself, and I better be content. If I'm not content, you know, that's not good. Oh, but then I do want to treat myself to like an Isager purchase one day. I do want to try a bit more Isager, but I cannot get myself to do it because I don't have any pieces in mind that I have been eyeing up. Oh my goodness. Also, I'm gonna have to wash this. I don't know if you can see, but it is getting all over the shirt, the sweater. Oh, and then I also did want to treat myself to some C-knit shorties. I know it's not good of me, but I have been meaning to get some new ones because I have like these nitpick ones that are like that have done me pretty good for the last year or so, but I feel like if I just got like a set of C-knits, you know, that are 5 centimeters, I would be pretty good for life. But I've been putting myself off on that and the cashmere. And there's also this other embroidery kit that I want to make a pillow. And I just don't think I deserve to make any of these things or buy any of these things. Like, I haven't done anything to deserve them. But like, low-key Valentine's Day is coming up. And so I've just been like telling myself that I can just treat myself to it. But that just feels like wrong. It's like, Tiffany, I feel like I treat myself like every day when I knit. So it is an internal dilemma. I was thinking like if I keep up with my habits, then I can treat myself to something. I don't know. We will have to decide what can entice me or what, like I have to earn it, you know? We have to earn the things that I treat myself to. And another thing I've been really like itching to want to do is make quilts. I'm so scared to do it, but I really want to. I think it'd be so fun. I have so much fabric that needs to be used. I just keep wanting to use up things. Things need to be used. I used to be a girl who, like, I would buy something, like, say it was, like, honestly kind of gross, but say it was, like, a really expensive, like, skincare item. Like, I would keep that, like, put it, like, display it, and I would just admire it, and I would, like, try to use as little as possible because I wanted to keep it as long as possible because, you know, you're spending all that money for it. And I think that's what I do with my yarns. It's kind of like I buy all these things and it's really nice to have them, and like having them is like a treat to myself, but I really should use up things. Things need to be used and enjoyed, and I need to enjoy those things. And I think I feel that way especially with with fabrics, because with fabrics it's like if you cut it, that's it. It's like too final of a thing. But I deserve a cute quilt. Okay, I deserve it. And I feel like they're relatively cheap. Like I don't think they're like, because all you have to do is like cut up scraps like into triangles and squares, and then you just like sew them all together. I just need to buy like the inner stuffing and maybe have like a backing that looks nice, and then I'll be fine. Hopefully. I'm hoping. I'm praying. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my little shambles of speaking. Hopefully I can film more in this space. There's a lot more room, a lot more areas to film, and so I do want to do a styling video. That needs to happen, but every time I like think about it, I don't know how to wear clothes anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys know I'm on the Patreon, we're on Discord, I own Instagram. Check out my shop if you want to buy some cute little trinkets and yarns. I do want to add more yarns to the shop, so hopefully that will come up soon and we can show them off and just be so happy with the yarn together. And yeah, I've dyed up all of my winter magic, so I just have to label them and get them all sent out, and I'll be slowly working on all the Studio Ghibli yarn. So I'm really excited about what's coming up next, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.